It's 10 trivia questions to celebrate Women's Equality Day on Saturday, August 26, 2023. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out the show and playing along with today's topic of women's equality all around the world. We've got some fun global questions for you coming up here in just a minute. And this Saturday is Women's Equality Day. And you should celebrate that with some women in your life. That is this Saturday, August 26th. Just use these questions at an event for a corporate show with Eastman Chemical in Northeast Tennessee, here in Kingsport, Tennessee, not far from me. And you can use these for your own celebration, maybe at work in the next couple days or on Monday after the holiday. But have fun playing along with those. Before we get to that, we have our categories warm-up game. The letter is B, and we have Olympic events, junk food, and beers. Olympic events, junk food, and beers, all starting with the letter B. We'll go over my answers for those at the end and give you a fact of the day, so stick around to the very end. We're warmed up, ready to go, and we're diving on in to women's equality trivia. Here we go. It's Women's Equality Trivia question number 1. Women's Equality Day is a U.S. holiday which recognizes women gaining the right to vote on August 26, 1920. Which constitutional amendment granted this protection? Number 1, which constitutional amendment granted Women's Equality Day? Number 2, in what year did all women gain the equal right to vote in the U.S.? In what year did all women gain the equal right to vote in the U.S.? Question number 3, which film earned singer Barbra Streisand a Best Actress Academy Award? Number 3, which film earned singer Barbra Streisand a Best Actress Academy Award? Number 4, when were women allowed to apply for credit in their own name in the U.S.? Was it 1951, 1963, 1974, or 1986? When were women allowed to apply for credit in their own name in the U.S.? 1951, 1963, 1974, 1986. Question number 5, which Madonna album includes her groundbreaking 1990 hit single, Vogue? Which Madonna album includes her groundbreaking 1990 hit single, Vogue? Question number 6, women were first allowed to compete in the Olympics in 1900. Which sport did a woman earn 2 gold medals in? Number 6, women were first allowed to compete in the Olympics in 1900. Which sport did a woman earn 2 gold medals? Question number 7, which country had the first elected female leader? Number 7, which country had the first elected female leader? Question number 8, in what year was the first black woman elected to the United States Congress? Was it 1929, 1870, 1968, or 1973? In what year was the first black woman elected to the United States Congress? 1929, 1870, 1968, 1973. Number 9, how many countries do not legally require women to have equal pay for work of equal value? Is it 47 countries, 59 countries, 98 countries, or 113 countries? How many countries do not legally require women to have equal pay for work of equal value? 47, 59, 98, 113. Number 10, what popular female author has written several books under the pseudonym Robert Galbraith? Number 10, what popular female author has written several books under the pseudonym Robert Galbraith? And question number 11 to close it out, the 2-point question here. Which U.S. president was the first to officially recognize Women's Equality Day? Which U.S. president was the first to officially recognize Women's Equality Day? Those are all of your questions for Women's Equality Day. We'll be right back with the answers after this. We are back with the answers to your trivia questions on today's quiz on Women's Equality Day. Let's go over them and see how you did. Number 1, Women's Equality Day is a U.S. holiday which recognizes women gaining the right to vote on August 26, 1920. Which constitutional amendment granted that protection? That was the 19th Amendment. 19th. Number 2, in what year did all women gain the equal right to vote in the U.S.? We had some choices on this one, 1920, 1955, 1965, 1986. The answer was 1965. Not until 1965 did all women gain the equal right to vote in the U.S. Number 3, which film earned Barbra Streisand a Best Actress Academy Award? That was called Funny Girl. Funny Girl. Number 4, when were women allowed to apply for credit in their own name in the U.S.? The answer, 1974. As recent as 1974. Women were allowed to apply for credit in their own name in the U.S. Number 5, which Madonna album includes her groundbreaking 1990 hit single Vogue? I'm Breathless is the name of the album, I'm Breathless. Number 6, women were first allowed to compete in Olympics in 1900. The sport where a woman earned 2 gold medals was tennis. Tennis. Number 7, which country had the first elected female leader? India. India. Her name was Indira Gandhi in 1966. Number 8, in what year was the first black woman elected to the United States Congress? 1968. Shirley Chisholm for New York. Also the first woman to run for the Democratic Party nomination and the first black candidate for a major party nomination. Number 9, how many countries do not legally require women to have equal pay for work of equal value? 98 countries. That is quite a few. 98 countries do not have that legal requirement, unfortunately. And number 10, what popular female author has written several books under the pseudonym Robert Galbraith? That is J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling. Number 11, Women's Equality Day was established, recognized as a holiday under President Richard Nixon. Richard Nixon for your answer to the last question. There you have it, the answers to Women's Equality Trivia. Hope you had a good time playing along today. Your fact of the day for today's episode is snails can sleep for up to 3 years. Sometimes I feel like I could do that too, snails. And here is your letter. Olympic events. I'm going to say basketball, dream team, MJ and the crew, right? And all types of fun sports to watch in the Olympics, but I'll say basketball for B. Junk food, I will say, let's see, a bar, brisk iced tea. Is that junk food? There's a lot of sugar in there. I'm going to say brisk iced tea. And beers, I'm going to say my own. That's right, I have a beer now, which is exciting. It's called Let's Get Shandy, and it's under my new label, Beers with Buds. I do with Buds for all my branding stuff, and it's at Johnson City Brewing Company. It'll be there very soon. They launched it. Basically, they just let me name it, and I'm going to help market it. But it's like a summer shandy. So if you like Leininkugel's summer shandy and you find yourself in Northeast Tennessee, probably in the next month or so, they'll have it back on tap, and it's called Let's Get Shandy. And there'll be a QR code that comes with a 4-pack of that beer that lets you download a whole trivia night to play. So basically, you can go pick up a 4-pack of this beer on the way to someone's house and then play some trivia. So it'll be, I think, as far as I know, the only beer that comes with a trivia night. So that'll be kind of fun. And when you get a pint of it in-house at Johnson City Brewing Company, you'll get a special plastic cup with my logo for that on it. And there'll be a QR code you can scan to play a smartphone game. So got a lot of fun stuff in store. That's more of a 2024 project, but here right at the end of 2023, I think we'll have some beers with buds. So if you like beer, hopefully you get to try it, and especially if you like a summer shandy or a shandy of any kind, beer and lemonade kind of a flavor. Okay, that is today's episode. Thanks for listening. Remember, if you don't want ads, patreon.com/trivia with buds. $1 a month, $12 a year, no ads ever. Tell a friend who loves trivia to give this a listen, and we'll see you next time for more Trivia with Buds. Cheers.